Welcome to the Pueblo County Sports Network. We're shooting inside the booth today due to weather concerns, so if there's a glare, sorry about that. But today we're doing Pueblo County versus Harrison. Pueblo County is 1-1 and Harrison is 0-2. Great game for us today. We had a weather delay due to lightning concerns, so we're starting nearly an hour later. Have a great day. For County today, they're averaging about 391 total yards going into the game, and Harrison around 250. For County to win this game, we really need to focus on the rushing attack. They have two great lead backs, starting with Brady Ware, who's averaging about 97 yards per game and around 1.5 touchdowns per game. He's had a great last few weeks, so we're about to start off kickoff here with County kicking to Harrison. And here we go. And it's a touchback ball going out to the 25-yard line. We have the Rowdies out here getting hyped for this Pueblo County home game. Much respect towards them. Can't wait to see what they do after the game and cheering on our Hornets. Harrison starting off with the ball with possession. 3 wide receivers out wide, 2 on the right, 1 on the left, running back next to the quarterback. Harrison runs the ball up the middle, and Pueblo County gets on it quick. Probably about a 2-yard gain. Second down. Considering weather concerns, there'll be more of a rushing attack this evening for both teams. The balls might be a little damp, so receivers might drop the ball here and there. I was watching Harrison pregame, and they were not doing such a great time catching the ball due to the wet concerns. Harrison goes in motion, fake quarterback, and County gets on that quick with the TFL.
Testing 1 2 testing.
Third down for Harrison. About 3rd and 10. On the 20-yard line. They do a fake handoff. Harrison's running out to the sideline, and he's gone. He has nothing but green grass. 40, 30, and he's tackled down at the 25-yard line. Great run by the quarterback for Harrison. About 55-yard gain for Harrison here. Great momentum. They need to get in the red zone now, and nothing but green grass from here. First down for Harrison on the 22-yard line. They snap the ball, and they run the same play. Oh, and Harrison's gone. Touchdown, Harrison. Heleno. The quarterback for Harrison, Heleno, scored. Now time for the extra point to get an extra point on there for 7 points. This first drive, Pueblo County needs to work on their outside contain, try and prevent the quarterback's sneaks or quarterback options. And here goes the extra point. They snap it. And the extra point is good. Harrison up is 7-0 on Pueblo County Hornets. My takes from this first drive of play is wonderful drive by Harrison. That quarterback, Heleno, absolutely tremendous on this drive, and they just need to continue to build on there. And on the defensive side of the ball for the Pueblo County Hornets, they need to contain him. Force him up the middle. That's where most of their big guys get down there with the D tackles. preventing scoring. Harrison is kicking off to the Hornets. Back to receive is Brady Ware, number 5. Junior. A great player for a junior. Still has one more full year after this to continue to build on his resume. And Harrison kicks off. Short kick. And they're returning it. Pueblo County has a great return midfield about their own 52-yard line. Sorry, correction, 48-yard line. The Hornets will take over. First down, 48. Let's see if they'll listen to my advice and run the ball with Brady Ware. He's their best rusher, 97 yards per game, 1.5 touchdowns. They have a motion, fake. They run up the middle, and they are stopped, but not without getting about a 4-yard gain. Second down, 2nd and 6. It looks like they ran the ball with another running back, Zantana Baca, who is another tremendous player. The last game against Arvada, he won Player of the Game with Brady Ware, sorry. The motion back, same play, but to the opposite side. They run, first down, and he's going down to the 30-yard line. There is dirty laundry on the field, though. A flag. It might be holding on Pueblo County. We'll see what the refs call.
Defense, block in the back, holding.
It sounds like there was a penalty on both teams.
Number five.
Correction, holding on number 5, Brady Ware. That's a 10-yard penalty, and they're going to be backed up all the way to the looks about their own 38-yard line. 2nd and 16. Terrible penalty there. Holding penalties always kill you. Second down and 4 yards. And there's another penalty on the play. The County Hornets couldn't even get a snap off. And it looks like it'll be possibly a false start. Yep, false start on Pueblo County. That's a 5-yard penalty. That is now 2nd and 9. Pueblo County so far struggling with penalties. If they want to win this game, they need to lock in and prevent these. Pueblo County drops back, throws it out to the running back, and he drops it. Brady Ware drops the pass out wide. It is incomplete. It is now 3rd and 9. Pueblo County right now, they are struggling mightily. Is it the weather concerns? Going into this game, they had a nearly 1-hour delay, so it could be a lack of condition, and they're not fluid right now. Blood's not pumping. They need to get the blood pumping. Line up in formation. Looks like a wing formation. 1 receiver out wide. 2 wings, running back out wide. Snap the ball. They push it out to the running back. He gets the angle, and he's going all the way out to the 30-yard line. That's a first down. Pueblo County, Brady Ware. What did I say? He is the best player right now for the Hornets. 97 yards per game. If they want to win this game, feed the ball to Brady Ware. He redeemed for the drop earlier, and now the drive continues. First down on the 29-yard line. 1st and 10. Let's see what they dial up here. 1 receiver out wide on the right side. The 2 wings, running back behind the quarterback. He snaps the ball and hands it up the middle. Harrison gets on that quick, and it is about a 2-yard gain. Zantana Baca, one of the other great rushers for County here. Last week against Arvada, Zantana Baca rushed for 74 yards on 3 carries and had 2 touchdowns. Was co-player of the game with Brady Ware. Same formation for the Hornets here. Running back right next to Zantana Baca, next to Brody Harrison. And Pueblo County has another penalty. It looks like to be another false start. correction. It is encroachment from the defense, Harrison. 5-yard penalty is now 2nd and 3. Now Harrison is committing the penalties here. Let's see if both sides of the ball can get back into a correction. A similar formation for Pueblo County, but 2 wide receivers out wide, and they run it up the middle with Santana Baca. And Harrison gets on that, but not without him getting it. Looks to be a 1st down or 3rd and inches here. Santana Baca has incredible strength for a guy of his height, 5'8", 170. He is impeccable. His legs, yeah, he'll power through anyone that hits him. He'll break multiple tackles, and he got the 1st down here. 1st and 10 for Pueblo County on the 18-yard line for Harrison. In motion, they pitch it back to the wide receiver, Fonzie Mays, it looks like. Jukes, he goes out wide, and it looks like it's to be a 1st down. Incredible running from the wide receiver out there, number 13. Dwayne Spence is 13. Dwan Spence is out there on the incredible run, and it looks like it is 2nd down and 1. Need 1 yard for the 1st down here, and then it's 1st and goal from there. In motion, they fake it to Brady Ware, and he goes up the middle, 1st down, and he is down what looks to be the 3-yard line, 1st and goal. Brady Ware is an incredible running back and one of my favorite players on this Pueblo County team. Looks like Harrison is subbing out one of their D tackles. 1st and goal on the 4-yard line. Santana Baca right next to Brody Harrison in a big package of linemen. Oh, and the wide receiver, the running back slipped down, but it doesn't matter because Brody Harrison rushes in for a Hornets touchdown. The field conditions still seem to be a little slippery. Brady Ware was out wide and came back in to receive a handoff, but slipped. Brody Harrison with an impeccable reaction and just took it up out wide for the touchdown. Fantastic read by Brody Harrison. Brody Harrison is the quarterback, but he could do more than just throw. He's an incredible rusher when he needs to be as well. They fumble the snap for the extra point, and the kicker throws it up for the 2-point conversion. An incredible play by the Hornets, it looks like. 2 points are good. The snap was botched due to the ball being slippery, but that does not matter because the kicker, with an incredible reaction, picking the ball up before Harrison got it, and threw it for a prayer, and his prayer was received. The 2-point is good. Scores 8-7 Pueblo County as Harrison will receive the ball here.
Testing.
Pueblo County is ready to kick off. Harrison's getting their players on the field now. We're seeing those slippery conditions play a big role in this game so far, and rain to be expected within the hour, so we'll see how that continues to affect both sides of the ball here for both teams. Jacob Gonzalez back to kick, checking in with his team, making sure they're ready, and he's like, let's go, as he kicks it off to Harrison. They get the ball, they return up to the 15, 20, and Pueblo County stops them at the 20 with a huge hit. As they're getting hyped, they're like, look at me, let's get this game going. Harrison has possession here, 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line. They have a 3 wide receiver set here, 4 wide receivers set here with 5 down linemen. And I was about to say, they have too many men on the field, it looks like. They need to hurry before they get a penalty. There we go, 11 man on the field, 4 wide receivers out wide, running back in the single back position. And they fake it to the handoff, and they throw it out to the wide receiver for a screen, but before they get far, Pueblo County stops it for a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Jacob Gonzalez is the lead tackler on this team so far with 5 tackles per game, and he was one of the key stoppers on that screen pass. Another 4 wide receiver package out there for Harrison. Let's see where they gets him this time. Straight drop. Luca Tucci's on him, and that's a sack for Pueblo County. Luka Tucci right now is leading the team in sacks with a half a sack per game, and there he goes, adding to his total. An amazing player Luka Tucci is. He's the Swiss Army knife of this defense. He is lining up everywhere. On that play, he was an edge rusher. One of my favorite players on this defense. He could do anything that his team needs him to do, and he's proving it right there right now. Harrison does a 2-snap count. He rolls out wide to his right. He pump fakes. He's looking for something. He can't find anything, and he runs out of bounds for the loss. That defense from Pueblo County is learning from their last drive and is just attacking. Curious enough, though, what won Harrison that previous drive was their running ability, and they decided to go no run plays and all pass for that drive. An interesting decision by Harrison there. Fourth and 15 for Harrison. They're looking to punt, and they are in their own end zone punting. Let's see if Pueblo County can get a safety here.
Back to receive for the Hornets, number 1, Jacob Gonzalez.
They have Jacob Gonzalez out back receiving the punt. A weak punt from Harrison there. Lands about the 30-yard line, and it bounces to the 32.
Ball down at the Panthers 32-yard line where the Hornets will take over.
Pueblo County around 10 yards to the red zone, and they could easily score on this drive again. That defense really putting the offense in a great position here. Hornets, after that late start, is getting ramped up into things and are playing fantastic right now as Harrison is still trying to live up to their first drive. 13 goes out in motion. 2 wide receivers set with a wingback. Wingback goes in motion, Brady Ware, and they hand up the middle. Oh, he takes the outside, he goes, and he's going. 15, 10, 5, touchdown! Hornets, Brady Ware. Brady Ware out there making plays. Once again, I cannot talk enough about this kid. He's a fantastic player and is going to be a huge reason why they win this game if they continue to play this well. They're getting ready for the extra point. If they make this, the score will be 15-7, Pueblo County. Extra point is good. 15-7, Pueblo County. Let's see what their defense looks like this time. It's a one-play drive, straight to Brady Ware on the motion, and he goes up the middle, goes out wide, and the blocking is there, and it's nothing but green grass. Touchdown. Pueblo County to kick off. Harrison is still yet to get their package out there. The Hornets cheerleaders cheering on their team, counting how many of the points they are, getting the crowd involved. We love to see that from the home team. It helps the players on home play better too, disrupt the away team. Let's see what they continue to do here. As Jacob Gonzalez is about to kick off to Harrison. Great kick in the back of the end zone for a touchback all the way to the 25-yard line. Both teams taking a while to get their package out there. Defense is communicating. Fonzie Mays is the closest over here to the left side. He's been tracing number 4 all game. 3 wide receiver package for Harrison with a tight end and a running back. Tight end goes in motion to the right. Run up the middle. Never mind, it was a fake. And Luka Tucci's on the fake for the quarterback and just drags him into the dirt. Luka Tucci with the TFL, an amazing player right there, and continues to play to the best of his ability. He also leads his team in TFLs, and we're seeing it right now as he has a sack and a TFL in 2 drives consecutive. Pueblo County is learning from that first drive on defense and containing that QB scramble, and Luka Tucci's right there. Looks like Harrison's having a miscommunication with the sideline, trying to figure out the play. They're getting set right now. 3 wide receivers set, 1 tight end. And it's a screen pass, and the wide receiver slips on the ground, and Pueblo County is right there. Again, these slippery conditions are going to affect this game, especially in the passing game. The running game more so. So if I'm Harrison, I'm trying to lean into that running game and get that started, and then going into the pass. The run game will unlock the passing, and then from there, they could win this game if they really want to. Another 3 wide receiver package for Harrison here, with the tight end on the right on the strong side, running back, single back on the left hand side of the quarterback. Tight end goes in motion, and it's a fake to the running back, and the quarterback's going up the middle, and he's short of the first down for about 4 yards. Jace Gonzalez on the tackle, a junior for Pueblo County. 2 yards short of the first. It is a 4th down. They were so close to getting it. It looks like they might be punting. Good call from Harrison. Or never mind. It looks like they're having their offensive package out there. They are punting. Great call. They are in their own territory here. If they didn't get it, it would be a bad mojo for them. They punt the ball off. It hits on County's 45, bounces a few more yards, and is down at the Pueblo County Hornets 41-yard line. Let's see what they could do here. Pueblo County, the past 2 consecutive drives, they've had a rushing quarterback run and a run to Brady Ware, both for touchdowns, and then the absolute prayer on the 2-point conversion on the botched extra point attempt. All right, Pueblo County in a 2 wide receiver set on the left side, tight end, extra lineman. They pitch it back to the running back, Santana Baca, and he runs up to the side and is tackled down at the 48-yard line. Looks like about 4 more yards for Pueblo County to go. 2nd and 4.
A gain of 6 on the play brings up 2nd down, 4 yards.
A great run by Santana Baca right there. He's another one of these elite backs in a filled running back room that has nothing but great players right here. Last week against Arvada, they put up multiple yards rushing the attack, and they do on a wide receiver handoff. Well, it looks like about a 2-yard gain from Dwayne Spence. Jaden Palmer on the tackle for Harrison. Right at the midfield, the 50-yard line for the Hornets. 3rd and 2. Let's see what they could draw up here. Looks like 1 wide receiver out wide, 2 tight ends. What goes in motion? Hand off to Brady Ware. He gets the angle, and it looks like Harrison stopped him just shy before the first down.
Brady Ware in on the tackle, number 34.
34 on the tackle for Harrison.
Number 44.
Correction, 44, sorry.
Genoa Brown. That play is good for a Hornet. 1st down.
The ref's rule is a 1st down, Pueblo County. The drive continues. And let's see what they draw up here to get into the red zone. Wide receiver package out wide, 2 tight ends. They love motioning that tight end Brady Ware out. And they do it again right here, and they fake it to him, and then they hand it off to Dwayne Spence, and he's gone. He's going 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Dwayne Spence on the end around. Touchdown Hornets, another great play call. Faking out to Brady Ware, who they have been trying to attack all game, and give it to Dwayne Spence. And he's having himself an incredible game here. Going for the extra point here. If they get this extra point, it'll be 22-7. Snap the ball. Extra point is good. 22-7 Pueblo County Hornets here. This rushing game is absolutely killing Harrison right now. Pueblo County has way too many rushing leaders that they could put in. Dwayne Spence isn't really a running back per se, but he is what they call a wing. And he runs out wide as a wide receiver to catch the ball, but in this way they are using him more as a running back and motioning him, confusing the defense, and it's nothing but green grass from there. Pueblo County to kick off here to Harrison. Jacob Gonzalez to kick. The ball is up in the air and it is coming flat down. They botched the handle. Harrison's returning it and they can't go anywhere from there. They get decked. What looks to be about the 19-yard line. Could have gotten more if they didn't botch the return. Again, these conditions, I cannot speak highly enough on how they are affecting these players right now. Dwan Spence was the one on that tackle, and he is having himself an absolute day right now, my player of the game. Harrison is a 3 wide receiver set with the tight end on the strong side left. Single back on that strong side. Quarterback snaps it, hands it off up the middle to the running back, and County's on that, but not before he gets about what looks to be a 3-yard gain. And on the tackle for Hornets, it looked like to be number 6, Blake Swift, who is a wide receiver on the offense as well. Three wide receiver package, 1 on the left, 2 on the right, and what looks to be 2 running backs to count. And the running back goes on the wrong side while he's trying to hand it off, and the quarterback has to throw it. He finds a receiver, a running back, 22. He's gone. He's nothing but green grass. He is gone. 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Harrison on a broken play. It looked like the quarterback went to the left to hand it off, and the running back went out to the right. And the Hornets thought they had him, but then he found his running back on a screen, and he was all gone. The County Hornets is all on the quarterback. No one was on the running back, and he was there for a 70-yard touchdown. If they make this extra point, it'll be 22-14, Pueblo County Hornets. A great play by Harrison. I've been talking down on them all night outside of that first drive. They came back and proved me wrong. Snap the ball. The football is up, and it is good. 22-14, Pueblo County. An amazing drive from Harrison. It looked like it was about to stall out, and then they find number 22 out for the screen pass. Jaden Palmer was the running back who they threw it to, and he plays linebacker on defense. He is a senior, his final year, and he is proving why he's a senior with all the experience from the past 3 years. An amazing play. All props to Harrison for drawing that up. Harrison will kick off here. Out to 13, Dwan Spence, and number 5, Brady Ware, some of their best players tonight. I would say they're the best players tonight on the offensive side of the ball, with Luca Tucci on the defensive side of the ball. Here goes Harrison kicking the ball off. Right to, looks to be Brady Ware. He returns it, gets a good return. Great return. He's going. He's on the halfway part. He gets tackled down at the 50-yard line. A great return from Brady Ware. He caught about the 20-yard line, went 30 yards, and got tackled at midfield. Great return, sets up the offense beautifully. Let's see what they do with this drive.
Get the ball near midfield.
If I'm the Hornets here, I'm continuing to drawing up fake passes to either Dwan Spence or Brady Ware. Both of those players playing absolutely tremendous tonight. Passing attack, not doing so well because they're not throwing the ball because the running game is working tremendously. A 1 wide receiver package right here, 2 wings for Pueblo County and a running back. Dwan Spence goes in motion, and he pitches it out to Dwan Spence. He takes the edge, but Harrison's right there, and he's a 1-yard gain. A beautiful outside contain by Harrison here. Couldn't draw it up any better for Harrison on that defensive stop. That's the end of the first quarter, and here we go. See you in the second. We're taking a break on KRDO Plus 13.3. Thank you. Okay. We're back in the second quarter. Pueblo County just had a 4-yard gain to the running back up the middle. Let's see what they draw up here to try and get the first down. About looks like it'll be 3rd and 6. Correction, 3rd and 8. Looks to be raining now, making the ball even slippery. Brody goes out to pass. He throws it out to the running back, and Harrison is right there, stopping Brady Ware for only a 2-yard gain. It is raining out right here at the field for Pueblo County. This is going to affect the conditions of this game tremendously, even more so than they already were. That passing game is going to be very limited, and it's going to be all running from here. Let's see what Harrison will do on this next drive as Pueblo County looks to punt.
Back to receive for the Panthers, number 11, Johnny Valdez.
Back to receive for Harrison is 11, Johnny Valdez, who is a senior.
Timeout, Harrison.
Timeout,
This is our first
Harrison.
timeout of the half.
This is the first timeout of the half. Let's see what they could draw up here. It looks like County might be going for this here, forcing Harrison to call a timeout. Let's see what Pueblo County to drop to try and get that first down, if they are indeed going for it. And it looks like Pueblo County is indeed punting. Punting from their own, the Harrison's 52-yard line. Back to receive, Johnny Valdez for Harrison. Jacob Gonzalez kicks it for a low punt and only goes to Harrison's own 30-yard line. Wishing to get a little bit of a better punt there, but we'll see how their defense does on their own Harrison's 30-yard line.
The Panthers 31-yard line.
Harrison coming off that long touchdown score by number 22, Jaden Palmer. Let's see what they could draw up here. A 3 wide receiver set, it looks like. 1 on the right side, 2 on the left, with the tight end on the strong side left. And the running back also, a 2 running back set. They snap the ball and run it up the middle, but not before Pueblo County stuffs the run for it looks like no yard gain there. Those D tackles came up right off that offensive line and stuffed that running back into the ground. Great play by Pueblo County there. Trying to redeem from the offensive struggles from the last possession. The same set from Harrison. And not the same play. It looks like Pueblo County straight on that. Never mind. Harrison escapes it, but he's down into the ground for the quarterback. What looks to be a TFL or a sack. It looked like it was supposed to be a handoff, but another broken play. Looked like Marcus Lucero was the one on the tackle, number 52, a junior out of Pueblo County. Correction, Jacob Gonzalez was on the tackle. Their lead tackler for Pueblo County. He's a senior out of Pueblo County. Harrison loves this 3 wide receiver set and the 2 running backs. I want to see if they could fake it to one of the running backs and pitch it out. Try and get Pueblo County to stuff that center. 2 count. They pitch it out to that wide receiver on the back, and Pueblo County's on it for looks like maybe a 3-yard gain. I wish Harrison would try and fake out County a little bit more, get that diversion just like they did on that one screen pass. Brady Ware, one of the ones on the tackle there with Jacob Gonzalez. Harrison to punt to Pueblo County. Harrison punting from their own 29-yard line. Harrison punts the ball for a great punt to Pueblo County's 30-yard line. Jacob Gonzalez fumbles the punt, but there's a flag at the end of the play, and Jacob Gonzalez carries it to the 40. Let's see who this penalty is on. From both teams' sidelines, it looks to be a Harrison penalty.
During the return, block in the back, County.
Correction, block in the back
penalty
of
for
County.
foul. First down.
Penalty goes against the Hornets.
Looking like Pueblo County is getting a few more of those penalties back like they did at the beginning of the game. It was a 10-yard penalty. Let's see if they could redeem that. 1st and 20 it looks to be. Sorry, correction, 1st and 10. One wide receiver set, motion on the wing. Oh, and they fumble the ball. Brody fumbles it. Looks like he jumped on top of the ball, though. Looks like the wing back grazed Brody's arm while he was trying to hand it off, and he botched the ball. Loss of 2 on the play, but Brody jumped on the ball. Thank goodness for Pueblo County here. If you're Harrison, you wish you can jump on that ball a little sooner to try and get that ball back. 2nd and 12 for Pueblo County. Let's see what they could draw up here to get those yards back. A 2 wide receiver set, 2 wing backs, a running back. Straight drop from Brody Harrison, and he throws it back to, looks to be Joe Howe. No, Blake Swift, correction. A great pass, looks to be a gain of 11 yards, 1 yard shy of the first down. Blake Swift was wide open on a hook route. Broke through the defense and found the open spot. Brody found him, pressure in the face, and he connected right there. Let's see what Pueblo County could do to get this yard back. A 1 wide receiver set, 2 wing backs, 1 running back. And Brody Harrison takes it up straight for the quarterback rush, and he gets that easily. It looks to be a 4-yard gain. A great play from Pueblo County, just speeding up the tempo and getting Brody right up the center for the first down.
That play is good for a Hornet. First down.
Let's see what the Hornets draw up here to continue their drive. And let's see what Harrison can do to stop Pueblo County, who's on a roll right now, honestly. They've gotten a few consecutive first downs. 1 wide receiver set, 2 wing backs, same set they've been in for the last few plays. Brady Ware motion up the middle, takes the outside. Great blocks, and he gets the first down. He keeps going for a gain of 15, it looks to be. Great play from Pueblo County. Motioning Brady Ware, taking it, and Brady Ware with his agility is able to break out to the outside on the inside handoff and take it out. And the blocking by Pueblo County is impeccable. They're getting those wide receivers out there blocking, getting down and dirty. That's what this Pueblo County team's all about. We love to see it. 1st and 10 for Pueblo County on Harrison's own 45-yard line. Correction, 44-yard line. They hand it off up the middle for what looks to be a gain of 3. Harrison's right on that.
Tackle number 24, Anthony Waltlaw. Gain of 2 on the play.
A gain of 2 for Pueblo County. 2nd and 8. I would love to see Pueblo County continue to use those motions to their advantage. Try and get the outside contained, get those blockers downfield, and hopefully get a first down and then score. 1 wide receiver set, 2 wings, running back. Brody Harrison. Zantana Baca looks to be a flag. I'm guessing encroachment because it looks like Pueblo County is celebrating.
Prior to the snap, encroachment, defense, number 60.
It's a 5-yard
5-yard
penalty on the
penalty.
defense.
Remains 2nd down.
They caught number 60 jumping there. Isaiah Padilla. He's a sophomore for Harrison. Respect for him for being a sophomore on varsity. We love to see it. Same package for Pueblo County here. 1 wide receiver, 2 wings. Brady Ware in motion. And they fake it to Zantana Baca, and Brady Ware takes it up the middle for looks to be about a 3-yard gain. 1 yard short of the first down.
On tackle number 55, Jason Love. Brings up 3rd down, 1 yard.
3rd down and 1. See what Pueblo County can do to get this first down here. See if Brody Harrison will take it up the middle like he did on the last possession for the first down. Same package for Pueblo County here. Then they hand it off up to Zantana Baca, who easily gets the first down with those powerful legs. Looks to be a gain of 2 or 3 yards.
And on the tackle number 20, Tyler Scott.
Harrison got on him, but not fast enough. Looks like Tyler Scott on the tackle.
Another Hornet first down.
That's a Hornets first down. Let's keep this drive going and see what they could do and see if they could score. Same package for the Hornets that they've been in. Those two wide backs. Brady Ware in motion. Fake pitch. And they get it to Brady Ware, and he takes the outside. It gets almost to the first down. Looks like about a 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1.
Correction on Brady Ware, the ball carrier.
Brady Ware is playing fantastic tonight, being able to get the outside with the help of his blockers.
2nd down, 1 yard.
If I'm Harrison right now, I'm trying to focus up on Brady Ware, which I know is going to be a tough task, but try and get that outside contained because that's where they're getting cooked. Pueblo County in a different formation, 2 wide receivers set on the right side, on the strong side. They handed up the middle to Zantana Baca, who looked to be stuffed, but he broke it and looks to be a 1-yard gain. Before he broke that, it was about a 2-yard loss, and he turned that into hopefully a gain. But even then, preventing that loss is a tremendous play by Zantana Baca. He'll always break that first tackle. If you're interested in the Cannon game, Pueblo East is up 7-0 on Pueblo South. We'll see what Cannon booms, what color they boom tonight. Pueblo County going into a familiar set from the last play, 2 wide receiver set. And they do the same play. It looks like Zantana Baca trips and falls, or I should say slip, with the slippery conditions from the rain tonight, as it is still lightly coming down. Fans with their umbrellas.
A loss of 1 yard on the play.
That was a loss of 1 yard as Zantana Baca slipped on the turf. Same set from Pueblo County here, 2 wide receivers out wide. Wide back on the right side, 1 single back. Straight drop from Brody Harrison. He pump fakes, tries to go on the right, and he misconnects with Brady Ware. Brady Ware was going to the outside towards the numbers, and Brody Ware threw it. Brody threw it way too far on the inside, not able to connect there. If you're Pueblo County, you want that play back and try to connect with Brady Ware, who could have easily gotten a first down off that throw. Looks to be about 3rd and 7 for Pueblo County here. Sorry, correction. 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3. 2 wide receivers for Pueblo County here. Straight drop, and there is dirty laundry on the field once again. And it looks like it could be a false start.
Prior to the snap, false start, offense number 52.
It is D.
5-yard penalty.
A false start on
Remains
52.
third down.
Marcus of Sarah for Pueblo County. It's a 5-yard penalty, which pushes them further back on third down, which is not ideal. Third down for Pueblo County on their 27-yard line. Brody on a straight drop. He passes the ball, and that pass goes nowhere. Incomplete. It is fourth down. Let's see if they're close enough for a field goal here. Try and get points on the board since they're so close. Brody Harrison, the quarterback, is still out there, so I'm assuming it's going to be a field goal as he is the holder. Yep, they're getting set for a field goal, and it looks to be about a 47-yarder. It is a fake. Brody Harrison gets the ball. He has Spencer all the way open, and it is caught! Touchdown! Dwan Spence. It looks to be a penalty on the field, though. We'll see what it is. It could be holding on Pueblo County. Great catch by Dwan Spence there. And it is good. Penalty is on Harrison. And Pueblo County continues to celebrate. They caught everyone off guard with that fake field goal. They caught me off guard. And everyone was contained for Pueblo County. And as Brody Harrison rolled out left, it looks like the two DBs covering Dwan broke off on Brody and left him wide open. Ball floated in the air, looked like it was going to get incomplete, and then amazing touchdown catch on the sideline. Bit of a confusion here on both teams, seeing who the penalty is on. It's on Harrison, as Pueblo County sets up for an extra point. Let's see what the call is here. As we wait patiently, let's see.
Touchdown counts. Personal foul. Roughing the snapper. That penalty being enforced on the try, half the distance.
Personal foul on Harrison, roughing the holder. The penalty will be enforced on the extra point attempt. Half the distance to the goal. It looks like Pueblo County will go for 2 here. One wide receiver set with 2 wide backs and running back. Looks to be there on the 3-yard line. Let's see if they can get this 2-point conversion. Harrison subbing a player on. It looks like they were 1 man down with only 10 players on the field. Harrison's communing with their sideline with the defense they should be in. Looks like to be a bit of confusion out there on the field. Harrison players are trying to get set. Refs are trying to running back and forth, trying to communicate. This is good old-fashioned football right here, trying to figure things out. All right, here we go. Pueblo County in the 1 wide receiver set. Brady Ware in motion. Pitch it out to Brady Ware. He can't get to the outside, and Harrison stops him before he gets to the 2-point conversion, and that conversion is failed. The score is 28-14, Pueblo County.
With 3 minutes, 12 seconds left in the half, Hornets up 28-14.
3 minutes left in this half of football so far, and it looks like Pueblo County will kick off to Harrison in a few short moments. On that previous drive, Harrison was trying to contain that run, and that just opened up the pass on that beautiful fake field goal by Brody Harrison. Kickoff here for Pueblo County as they are getting set. Harrison back to receive.
Back to receive number 11, Johnny Valdez.
Johnny Valdez to receive. Kick is out left. It bounces, and he can't get the kickoff, and he grabs it, and it is short. And Pueblo County stuffs them what looks to be on their own 7-yard line. Jace Gonzalez on the tackle, a junior out of Pueblo County. 8-yard line for Harrison here. If I'm Harrison, that kickoff is not great for us. It looked like as the ball was bouncing, it would have went into the end zone, which would have been a touchback, which would have been a way better play of field for Harrison here, but let's see what they could do out of it. Harrison 7 a player on and off, looks to be a running back. 3 wide receivers set, 1 wing back, running back, wide stance for the quarterback, in shotgun, tight end, motions to the right, and they snap it directly to the running back, and he's looking for something to pass, and he can't find anything. He's running into the end zone for a safety. An interesting call by the quarterback there. If I'm him, I'm trying to throw that away. That's 2 extra points for Pueblo County. Great job by the defense there. Whole team was on that. Can't point out a specific player, but as you know, Luca Tucci was for sure one of those on that eventual safety. That'll make the score 30-14 Pueblo County. About 3 minutes away from the half. I'm still bamboozled by that interesting play. Harrison here to kick off, back to Brady Ware and Dwayne Spaints.
Back to receive for the Hornets, number 5, Brady Ware.
Harrison here to kick off in a few short moments as they get set. Pueblo County making a substitution on the kickoff. What a great game we've had ourselves here. High scoring so far. Beautiful football to watch right here, even in this weather that is making everything so hard. Kickoff, here we come. Harrison's getting out back. Kicker's getting into a stance to kick this ball off. He's checking, and here we go. Ball is up in the air, a flat ball. It bounces at the 40 and goes out of bounds, which is a penalty flag. You can't do that, sir. Can't kick it out of bounds on the kickoff. Let's see where they get at.
35-yard line.
Spotted at the 35-yard line, which is not ideal for Harrison. Mistake after mistake. Let's see if they can make up for it on the defensive side of the ball here. Pueblo County, interestingly enough, does not have all their players on the field. There is only 6 players out there. I think they need 5 more.
Kick out of bounds, kicking team. The ball will be spotted 15 yards from the previous spot. First down, County.
A bit of confusion on that penalty. They originally marked it at the 35-yard line, but it's going to be moved up to what seems to be around the 50-yard line. First and 10 for Pueblo County. There's still a lot of confusion on the field. There's players everywhere. It looks like they are re-kicking. Possibly. Let's see here. Let's see. Yes, they are indeed
Correction.
re-kicking.
Kick out of bounds. It's a 5-yard penalty. Re-kick.
Harrison is re-kicking after the refs ruled that is a re-kick. We are all over the place right now. Confusion on the kickoff penalty rules. Harrison's getting back to kickoff for that 5-yard penalty, so they are kicking from their own, what looks to be the 15-yard line. It's going to be an easy return for these boys in green. And it is another flat kick, but directly into Dwayne Spence. And he returns up the middle, past the 50. Harrison's on him at Harrison's own 45-yard line.
Into Panther territory. In on the tackle, number 17,
A group of Harrison players on that tackle.
Spotted at the Panther 44-yard line.
Ball's on Panthers 44-yard line. Pueblo County is rushing one of their players off the field. Looks like they had too many men on the field. Two wide receivers set for Pueblo County here, both on opposite sides. Two wide backs. They hand off to Baca up the middle. It looked like he got about 5 yards on that, 4 or 5.
On the tackle, number 7, Phillip Hogue. 4-yard gain on the play.
4-yard gain for Baca on the play. Amazing write-up, just getting some yards. Brody out to pass. He throws it. It looks to be Blake Swift. A first down.
Number
8 on that reception. Not Blake Swift, but Joe Howes. An amazing catch and play. Same set for Pueblo County here. Brody swings out right to pass. He has a man open downfield, but he takes to run it. He beats them all, and it looks like a 5-yard gain
5-yard line.
on the 25-yard line. Looked like he had a man open, but he decided to run it. Great play by Harrison. Probably best not to pass that ball, especially in these rainy conditions. Ball's a bit slippery, harder to catch. I was watching these two teams out before the game started, and both of them were struggling to catch the ball as it was starting to pour. Both teams in a huddle, figuring out how to draw up this next play for both sides of the ball. Pueblo County gets out of their huddle first. Joe Howes on the left, Blake Swift close to us on the numbers on the right side. Brady Ware and Santana Bach out there on the wide backs. Dwan Spence right there too. Great running room they have right there with two good wide receivers who can catch this ball. They have proven it tonight. Pueblo County, through these two games so far that they've played, are averaging about, let's see here, 122 receiving yards per game as they are getting set. Harrison set, two wide receivers set, running back next to the quarterback. Brody Harrison looking back for the play. They snap the ball and they run it up the middle to Santana Baca, who gets the outside. He's going. Great blocking. And it is a touchdown. Santana Baca, impeccable blocking by Blake Swift. He's not getting that touchdown without Blake Swift's help. He's blocking two defenders there. Score is currently 36-14. If they get this extra point, 37-14. Again, it looked like Santana Baca was stopped. Then he broke outside, broke that first tackle, and great blocking. And then Blake Swift right there doing more to the game than just catching the ball. He is blocking great. Even on some of those Brady Ware runs, he is blocking incredible. Pueblo County sets up for the extra point. Snap it, and it looks like it is good. 37-14 Pueblo County. 2 minutes left in this first half, sorry. Pueblo County to kick off here shortly to Harrison. The County Rowdies here again into the spirit with the cheerleaders counting off how many points they've scored. And they're playing beautifully right now. Let's see what Harrison can do to answer that. They've proved they could score points on the board with two amazing plays. One by the rushing of the quarterback on a fake handoff, and the other on a screen pass to the running back who went yard for about 75 yards. Pueblo County here to kick off with Jake Gonzalez. Looks like John Valdez is out there back to receive for Harrison. And it was I can't tell if they were trying to onside kick at Pueblo County or it was a botched kick. But it's on a 45-yard line for Harrison. Interesting kick there for Pueblo County. Looked like it only went like 10 yards. So again, they're trying to get an onside kick there, but I'm going to assume that considering they're up by about 23 points. Harrison, looks like Pueblo County has called a timeout here. Getting their defense in set as Harrison was lined up in a new formation.
Timeout, Hornets.
Let's get a breath of fresh air for the Hornets right here. Get some water in their veins. And let's go play some football on that defensive side, which they've proved they could play really well today. With Luca Tucci having multiple broken plays, a sack, a TFL, and a forced safety. And then Jacob Gonzalez out there with his tackling ability as long as Blake Swift. The D tackles as well, Ethan Villanueva and Gio Leal dominating on that defensive up front in those trenches. All right, Harrison lines up on their own 45-yard line, 1st and 10. 3 wide receivers set, 2 running backs. Let's see what County has to offer here on defense. Let's see if Harrison can score here. Answer back against Pueblo County, make this a closer game going into the second half. They snap the ball. Fake it. Oh, miscommunication, broken play, and the quarterback tries to run up the middle and get stuffed for about a 1-yard loss. Again, a broken play by Harrison with those handoffs. I can't tell if they're running it on purpose, but that one did not look like it. Quarterback was looking around like, where are you guys? And then he took it himself. He snaps the ball and hands it off to Harrison, who goes up the middle and breaks the first tackle and gets an extra surge for another 8 yards. Looks like they're about a 1 yard shy of the first down. 3rd and 1. Jacob Gonzalez on the tackle, the lead tackler for this Pueblo County team.
3rd down, 2 yards.
3rd down and 2. 3 wide receivers set, and it looks like some people are jumping. Looks like Pueblo County is the one with the encroachment penalty. We'll see here. Both are pointing to other sides, being like, I'm not the one who committed the penalty. Let's see what the refs call here.
Prior to the snap, false start offense.
And the penalty is on
5-yard
Harrison,
penalty.
a false start.
Repeat
Not
that.
what you want to see on 3rd down. 5-yard penalty, that makes that 3rd and 7. You're so close to the first down. Don't want to be caught jumping there.
8-yard line, 3rd down, 8 yards.
3 wide receivers set with 2 running backs. Quarterback's looking around, checking the defense. And he fakes it, and then he gets absolutely decked by Luca Tucci. And as the ball gets popped out, trying to force it to the running back, and Luca Tucci's on that for the TFL. Amazing play by Luca Tucci. He absolutely exploded that backfield with another TFL. He's having himself a game so far tonight, proving that he's one of the best players on this defense.
Timeout, Pueblo County.
Timeout for Pueblo County here.
Their 2nd timeout of the half.
51 seconds left in this half. We're going to have to change batteries here, so there'll be no camera work for a few moments here. And then we're back. Here we go. 51 seconds left in this half of football. Let's see what we can do. If I'm Harrison here, I'm trying to punt it. Inbounds, trying to get as much clock counted off. Jacob Gonzalez out back to receive for the punt team. Harrison punts the ball up high, arch. Jacob Gonzalez goes back to get it. Bounces at the 10. Oh my gosh. It almost is down at the 1, but it goes in the back of the end zone, meaning the ball will come up to the 20. It was a beautiful punt by Harrison. Looked to be about a 60-yard punt with the bounce. Pueblo County's offense here on 42 seconds left. Let's see what they could do here. See if they could air that ball out and try to score more points or run it, since they've been so dominant in the run game in this first half. 2 wide receivers set, 2 backs. Murray's checking the defense, snaps the ball, rolls out wide to the right side, looking, he throws the ball. It is caught by Brady Ware, and he gets out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. Amazing pass, a little wobbly there from the slippery conditions, but still connects with Brady Ware. Amazing connection there. Brody and Brady, the 2 Bs, sounds exactly the same. It was meant to be. The chemistry is there. It is showing tonight. Same formation for Pueblo County here. Snaps the ball, rolls out to the opposite side. Brody looking deep. It looks to be dropped. Not completely on Joe Howes there. He got decked while he was trying to catch that ball. It was a little high, but let's see what they can do on second down here. 2nd and 10 on Pueblo County's own 41-yard line. Same formation for Pueblo County, 2 wide receivers, wide back, and then running back. Snap the ball, rolls out to the right, has Blake Swift on the short hook route and gets out of bounds.
Pass complete to number 6, Blake Swift.
Looks to be about their own 47-yard line. They need 4 more yards to go on this 3rd down. 3rd and 4, let's see what they draw up here. Same formation. I call Brody is going to roll out to his left. There we go. Called it. He's looking. Harrison's there. Throws the ball. He has a wide receiver. Is caught on the sideline.
At the 31-yard line.
31-yard line. Let's see who that is. Looks to be
Pass caught by number 13, Dwayne Smith.
Dwayne Spence having himself a game tonight. An amazing throw and catch to Brody Harrison and Dwayne Spence on Harrison's 31-yard line. Brody trying to get the play. Clock is still running. 14, 13. And it looks like they spiked the ball to stop that clock at 11 seconds. See if they can get any points on the board here before we go into halftime. Second down here for Pueblo County. Same formation they've been running for the past few plays. 2 wide receivers. Brody, straight drop, airs it out. Going deep to Joe Howes and barely misses him in the back of the end zone. He needed about a yard less off that throw, and he would have been a touchdown. 6 seconds left in this half. 3rd down. Let's see if they could draw something else. That play was beautiful. Just a little miscommunication. He had his receiver, just overthrew him a little bit. Blake Swift out there, their leading receiver with 55 yards per game. They dispense it pretty well.
Timeout, Pueblo County.
Timeout,
There's
Pueblo
a last
County,
timeout of
their
the half.
last of the half. Trying to figure out the perfect play to get more points on this board, and hopefully making it 44-14 going into half. During halftime, Pueblo County dance team and cheer team will be putting on a performance that you'll be able to see here. And might I say, they are really good at what they do. So make sure to catch that during halftime. 6 seconds left. Pueblo County is trying to get into their formation here. 3rd down. I'm trying to attack the sidelines here, just in case they, oh, never mind, it is a field goal attempt. We'll just check out for the fake, because it looks like it is about 42 yards that they're going. Kick is up, and it is no good. It is short and wide left. Worth the shot by Jake and Gonzalez there, trying to make it 40-14, and they fail. 6 seconds left. It does not sound right, considering it's already 6 seconds. We'll see what they do with the time score. Six seconds left here. Harrison starting their offensive drive. Not much you could do with 6 seconds left. 1st down. Looks like Harrison's on their own 20-yard line here. Let's see what Harrison does here. Three wide receivers out wide.
The remainder of the second half, 2 seconds, will be on the field of play.
2 seconds on the field of play. Harrison lining up. Let's see. They'll probably just run the ball to end this half. Not much you could do airing the ball out here, as Pueblo County has 4 DBs out wide just preventing deep, and they're going out to throw. Harrison quarterback just throws it, and it's out of bounds, just trying to waste time. That is end of the half. We're going to take a break on KRDO Plus 13.3. Thank you.
Pueblo County High School Athletics Department would like to thank the following sponsors: Ted Hernandez, Drury Brothers Roofing, Gray Family, Culver's, TR Toppers, Bell Family, 5 Star Automotive, Park West Vision and Dental, Chi Electric, Spirit Mike Cafaso, Lee Hill Farms, and Cecil Townsend. Thank you.
It's 160. We're going about 140. So let it go any slower. Ready? Okay, wet music. And I'll give you 5, 6, 5, 6. Ready? 5, 6, 5, 6. Thousand dances, first time we've done this all year, alright? Cole, do you just want to cap it off? You want to throw a good roll off? No, like fast. Alright, here we go, here's the roll off. The most we've ever found the foot. Confident. Confident. Three beats here.
Welcome back, everybody, for a second half of football action here. Both teams are getting ready to receive the ball. My notes so far for this upcoming second half is County needs to just keep rushing the ball, keep ground and pounding, keep defense on their toes. They keep using motion and fakes to distract defense. They need to keep doing that to be successful and get this lead, keep this lead. And then get to the quarterback on defense. They've done that, and it has proved why it works. They're getting to the quarterback, they force the safety, force TFLs, got a few sacks, keep doing that. Harrison, they need to find a rhythm. They keep getting stopped, and they just need to keep, find a way, whether that's the pass or the run, get into a rhythm, and then from there, score the ball. Discipline on that side, too. Too many penalties for Harrison on third down. Third down is the most crucial down in football right now. And once you get a penalty, it's third and short, and they're getting a stupid penalty, and it pushes them to third and long. You can't do that. So Harrison, they need to work on their discipline and no penalties on third specifically. And then they need to work on the first down. Attack on first down so it's easier on second and third down. First down matters. Get a good rhythm on first, and then you'll keep going until you score. And then don't make it easy on Pueblo County. You need to just keep attacking them, get them tired. Make them chew timeouts and just keep attacking, run, pass, and then use the screens. Most of the times they've scored, Harrison here, is they're faking. They're using screens, getting the ball downfield to their halfbacks, and they just go and score. Instead of just sitting back there in the pocket and letting the defense come to them, they need to go take it to the defense. And then just trick the defense. Use motions, use fakes. On their first touchdown, they faked the defense out with the quarterback carry. So find ways to keep tricking the defense, and they might just come back and win this football game. They're down 23, but I totally see them coming back as the second half is approaching us soon. So far for Pueblo County, Brady Ware and Dwayne Spanks is absolutely just dominating this football game for Pueblo County, and they are putting on a show. And I mean, if the tail's right, they'll keep going and keep dominating as these two gentlemen have a bright future ahead of them. Harrison, for quarterback, is having himself a game as well. A touchdown and a deep corner to Dwayne Spence, and he's putting himself on the map right now. Pueblo County's out there ready to receive the kickoff, and Harrison just needs to put their kickoff special teams out there, and then we are ready to start this second half as there's triple zeros on the scoreboard. Here we go. The Pueblo County have Ware and Spence in the back ready to receive. We hope Harrison tries to avoid kicking out of bounds like the previous kickoff.
Testing one.
Harrison's kicker is lining up to go kick it off. Here we go. And the second half has started. Flat ball to Spence. He returns it past the 20. Has blockers. He has blockers. He has nothing but green grass. Let's see if he can avoid this. He's going. And he's forced out of bounds at Harrison's 30. An amazing return by Spence there. It was an amazing kickoff by Harrison as well, but man, he had blockers for days, and they got on Harrison, and it was nothing but green grass. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line for Harrison. Let's see what Pueblo County has to draw up here. Looks like a single wide receiver set with 2 wide backs. I bet it's a motion, and we're going to get Brady Ware involved right here on a motion. Here we go, Brady Ware in motion. And it's a screen pass to Blake Swift, who fights off a few of Harrison's defenders and gets tackled. It looks to be about the 28. They did motion Brady Ware, but they did not give him the ball. They gave it to Blake Swift, drawing that defense to Brady Ware as he's having himself a game. Great catch and run by Blake Swift. He has an impeccable movement ability. Once that ball's in his hands, he'll break off all the defenders with his agility. He'll break that first and second tackle attempt and get downfield. Here we go as Pueblo County is getting into their set. Same formation, just flipped. Blake Swift on the left-hand side. Spence in motion, and it's a run up the middle to Zantana Baca, who gets stuffed and keeps running. He breaks through all those, for what looks to be like a gain of 2. That was easily a loss for Pueblo County, but Santana Baca with his second and third surge.
No gain on the play brings up 3rd down, 3 yards.
3rd down and 3 for Pueblo County. Same formation here for Pueblo County. Blake Swift out left, 2 wide backs. And it's a run up the middle to Santana Baca, who breaks it to the outside, takes the outside stiff arm, and drags Harrison defenders for what looks to be like the first down. First down, Pueblo County. 1st and 10. Well, it looks to be like on Harrison's own 13-yard line. In the red zone here, this is where the magic happens to be able to score. Get in the red zone, and here we go. Same formation here for Pueblo County. They've been running Blake Swift on the right side, 2 wide backs. Ware goes in motion, receives the handoff, goes up the middle, breaks a few tackles, keeps dragging defenders, and what looks like to be a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5 on Harrison's own 9-yard line.
Jackson Jennings. Gain of 4 on the play. 2nd down, 6.
The official gain was a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 for Pueblo County here. About 9 yards until the end zone. Then get a first down here, and then they'll have a reset of downs for 1st and goal. Same formation here. Ware goes in motion, pitch it out to Ware. He has blockers. He takes it to the inside, spin move, forces Harrison defenders, and they drag him back. Doing possibly a little bit too much on Ware's part. Just go up the middle and just get a little bit of a gain.
By number 20, Tyler Scott. Number 21.
Looks to be like a no gain for Pueblo County there.
No gain on the play. 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 for Pueblo County here. Crucial down. As my dad says, 3rd down is a big one. Here we go. Spence in motion. Brady Ware drops back. Brody running around, and he gets decked by Harrison. He gets up, thank the Lord. He got absolutely killed. Looked like he was trying to pump fake and throw it, and then Harrison defender did not fall for it. Looked like it was 54 for Harrison. Kevin Falcon, sophomore for Harrison. Pueblo County is kicking a field goal here. 35-yarder. Kick is up, and it is good for Pueblo County. Looked like it was a little left there, but it got within the inch of the crossbars. Score is 40-14, Pueblo County, as Harrison will see the kickoff with about 8 minutes left to go in the quarter. County might be a little disappointed in that drive. I know Coach Enriquez demands a lot from this team, and they could have scored there, but just thank God they got the points on the board. Pueblo County to kick off here to Harrison. 11, Johnny Valdez.
Harrison, number 10, Deshaun Reed. Number 11, Johnny Valdez.
Jacob Gonzalez to kick. The kick is up. And it bounces out of bounds, it looks like. It was so close to going within the end zone, and it bounced back right in, out of bounds, which will be a penalty.
Goes out of bounds, so ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line for the penalty.
Correction. That was a touchback. So
Oh,
ball will be spotted.
it looks like it ended up going in the end zone first and being called a touchback. Bit of confusion out there. So the ball is on the 20-yard line for Harrison. 3 wide receivers set and a tight end on the left-hand side. Snap the ball. It is a screen play to the wide receiver. He bounces back, gets the defender on the toes, and gets what looks to be about a 4-yard gain. Looked like he got Luca Tucci on his heels there a little bit. Gain of 3. 2nd and 7 for Harrison here. Same package they've been in. One high safety for Pueblo County. It's a run up the middle for Harrison, and Pueblo County is on that. And look who it is, Luca Tucci, who has been in the backfield all night. Third and 8 as it was a 1-yard loss for Harrison. Let's see how they can get this third down. Again, in my halftime notes, third down is important. They need to get this to continue. They don't want to fall too far behind or they'll never make it back in this game. Same package, 3 wide receiver, 1 tight end. Let's see what Harrison can do here. Tight end in motion to the right side. Snap the ball, roll out to the right. He's looking downfield. He hurls one, and it looks like to be incomplete. Jacob Gonzalez on the coverage, forcing the incompletion. One of the key leaders on this defense is he plays safety and is just all over the field, leading the league, leading his team in tackles, and having multiple pass deflections per night.
Accuracy for the Hornets, number 1, Jacob Gonzalez.
Harrison's punting back to Hornets. Jacob Gonzalez out to receive. Let's see what Pueblo County can do here with another drive. High kick, Jacob Gonzalez fumbles the ball, but he picks it back up and doesn't get much of a gain. Both these teams have been struggling to return punt and kickoff returns, multiple muffs. Could be the weather as still lightly spitting, coming to an end here for the rain. I know the fans are rejoicing at that fact, being able to sit in peace without the freezing cold rain. And I know the players are happy, trying to get their pigskins out there, not having so much water on them. Let's see what Pueblo County does here. Wide receiver set, 2 wide backs, 1 halfback. Blake Swift to the left. It's a run up the middle to Zantana Baca, who looks to get about only a 1-yard gain. Is 2nd down and 9. See, the D tackles collapsed on that and brought Baca down.
Brings up 2nd down, 8 yards.
Correction, it is 2nd and 8 here. Turns out he got more yards than I thought he did. 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. Let's see what they could bring up here. Same formation with Blake Swift out wide and 2 wide backs. Spence in motion. Fake, and they brought it to Brady Ware, who takes the outside. Blockers, he's going down 30, 25, 20, 15. He stands up. Touchdown, Brady Ware. It looked like he was getting tripped out and was about to go out of bounds, but he regained his feet. Another reason why Brady Ware is so good for this offense. Looked to be about a 40, 35-yard run. They faked it to Spence as he was motioning across and handed it off to Ware as he took it to the house. Amazing play drawn up there by Enriquez. Extra point, here we come. It's up and it is good. Score is 47-14. Pueblo County absolutely dominating the rushing game right now. Let's hope that Harrison can respond back, but it hasn't looked good for the past few drives. If I'm Harrison here, we just need to get points on the board by any means necessary. Try getting a 3rd and short, so if they fail on 3rd down, they can go for it on 4th. Attack on 1st down. Use motions. Get their running backs involved in the receiving game. The few times they've scored and have sustained drives is when they get their running backs involved in the receiving game. Pueblo County to kick off out to Johnny Valdez and Harrison. Ball's up in the air. Great kickoff. Valdez to return. He muffed the ball a little bit, and right there, Pueblo County's on it. Look to be Jace Gonzalez on the tackle.
Tackle for the Hornets, number 17, Munoz.
Correction, 17, Munoz on the tackle for Pueblo County. Valdez muffed the kickoff return a little bit right there and got stopped instantly. Harrison on their own. It looks to be 18, 17-yard line. 1st and 10. Let's see what they drop. 3 wide receiver package. 2 wide backs. Correction, running backs. Run up the middle. Looks to be about a 2-yard gain.
And on the tackle for the Hornets, number 30.
There is a player down on Harrison.
Muniz.
Or correction, Pueblo County. Muniz is on the ground.
Number 7, Philip Rowe. Posey.
I hope he's okay. Medical team checking him out, making sure he's all good to go. Both sidelines taking a knee out of respect for the player. Pueblo County and Harrison taking this moment to draw up a few game plans and attack. Pueblo County on the defense and Harrison on the offense. The player for Harrison is still on the ground. If I'm Harrison here, while their player's down, I'm talking about the best way we can attack this next down and try and get a 3rd and short range to make it more doable if they do fail on 3rd and short. And at all costs, avoid the penalty. We don't want yellow flags thrown around on 3rd and short. That makes that 3rd and short and a 3rd and long, and 7 yards goes a long way. That's one simple run to get the 1st down into a long pass. The Harrison player's up on his feet with the help of the trainers. The crowd claps him up. Nothing but respect for that young man. I hope he's doing okay. Let's see what Harrison does here on 2nd down on what looks to be their 20-yard line. 8 yards until the 1st. 3 wide receiver package here for Harrison with 1 tight end and 1 halfback. Coverage for Pueblo County looks like to be a 1 high safety. 2 corners, and then they have a corner playing up high on that tight end. Tight end in motion to the left-hand side. Quarterback pitches out to the running back. He tries to get the edge and doesn't really get there, but he gets a second surge and gets 2 more yards on top of that. Great play by the running back there. Looks like a player for Pueblo County is down right now.
Correction, 72. Ethan Villanueva.
He's back on his feet now. He's doing good. He just needed a little breath. Looks like that's Ethan Villanueva, a junior from Pueblo County. Wide receiver motions from the right to the left-hand side of the field. Make sure he gets set or it'll be a penalty. There you go. He's set now. Quarterback looking. Cornerback for Pueblo County goes up, and it is a run up the middle. Get a few yards, and it is stopped. He's 3 yards short of the 1st down. On 3rd down, making this 4th down.
Gain of 2 on the play brings up 4th down. 4 yards. 3 yards.
If I'm Harrison, you have to go. I know you're in your own territory, but you have to create some sort of momentum to get back in this game, if it's not too late already. 4 minutes left in this quarter. Harrison figuring out their offense, looking on the sideline. It looks like Harrison calls a timeout. Trying to get their offense figured out here. Have to drop a great play here to get that
Timeout,
first down.
Harrison. That is their first timeout of the half.
If you're wondering about the East versus South Cannon game, the score is currently 14-0 East High School. That second half of that game just recently started. So far, it looks like the Cannon will be booming yellow. Or gold, sorry. County going back on defense out here, and Harrison on offense. Looks to be a 3 wide receiver set, 2 on the outside. Harrison subs in, one of the wide receivers. Tight end on the right side, making that the strong side, and we have the running back on the strong side as well. Motion on the tight end, moving to the left-hand side. Quarterback rolls out right, looking for a wide receiver. There's no one. He just chucks it. And it is intercepted by Pueblo County.
By number
14, Fonzie Mays, a senior for Pueblo County. An amazing play. Quarterback had nowhere to go, and he just ripped it to the closest receiver. Fonzie Mays got a hand on it, poked it up in the air, and intercepted it. Hornet ball in the red zone. What a great setup by the defense for the offense. Fonzie Mays, one of their lead interception leaders, had an interception against Pueblo West 2 weeks ago in a great game for the Pigskin. 2 wide receivers set for Pueblo County. Low snap, Brody on a screen pass to Blake Swift. He has nothing but green grass, and he gets dragged down to what looks to be the 9 or the 10-yard line. First down. Amazing play by the Hornets there. Harrison to Swift on a screen play. Seemed like there was no Harrison DB there. DB was playing a little bit off. Swift was able to get a screen play and just take it up and get the first down. Change in package here for Pueblo County, 1 wide receiver package. Look, faked to the halfback, up to Spence, who gets a few yards.
In on the tackle, number 17, Cameron Powers.
17 on the tackle, Cameron Powers. He's been all over the field for Harrison, getting the tackles. 2:30 left in this quarter. Harrison in a 4-down, lineman set. Have wide receiver out on island, motion from where, pitches out to where. Blockers are there. He gets the edge and dives to the pylon. Touchdown, Pueblo County Ware. He was having himself a game. 4 touchdowns on the night for Ware. He's short. Correction, he's short. So close there. Let's see what Pueblo County draws up here. If I'm them, I'm running the same play to Ware and actually get him 4 touchdowns on the night. Ware's the halfback, and they do. Touchdown, Pueblo County. Looked like Harrison ran up the middle for a touchdown. That's his 2nd rushing touchdown on the night. Extra point for Pueblo County here as Harrison ran up the middle for a score. Trying to make this game 54-14. Holder has it, kick is up, and it is good 54-14. Kick is good by Jake Gonzalez. This Pueblo County offense can't be stopped right now. They're all over the field with their rushing attack. Whoever's in that backfield is getting some rushing yards. Pueblo County up 54-14, a 40-point game here. As Jake Gonzalez will kick it off for Pueblo County with Johnny Valdez out to receive for Harrison. The kick is up in the air, and it is short. 44 for Harrison, catches it on their own 29-yard line. Jonah Brown on the catch. Harrison continues to run that 3 wide receiver set with their tight end continuing to motion around. Halfback is on the opposite strong side. Looks to be a 3-high look for Pueblo County. It is a run up the middle for Harrison, and they get on that play instantly for Pueblo County. Looks to be only about a 2-yard gain. Correction, 3-yard gain. Donovan Garcia on the tackle for Pueblo County, who is a junior.
Second down, 7 yards.
Second and 7 for Harrison here. Let's see what they can drop to make it 3rd and short. Like I said, they need to make that 3rd and short. And as the end of the quarter, we're going to take a break on KRDO Plus 13.3. Thank you. Welcome back as the 4th quarter of this game is starting up, the final quarter of football. Harrison has the ball on their own, what looks to be 33-yard line. 2nd and 7. It is a run up the middle, and it goes nowhere. Pueblo County stuffs that. Looks to be Ethan Villanueva on the tackle. Marcus Lucero and Jace Gonzalez.
On the tackle for the Hornets, number 50.
3rd and long once again for Harrison, continuing to put themselves in a bind here.
3rd down, 7 yards.
3rd and 7 here. Motion from the tight end. Ball is snapped, looking out wide to the right. And it is tackled for what looks like no loss. If you're joining us on KRDO Plus, Harrison just tried to run a few plays, and it goes nowhere as it is 4th down for Harrison. One run up the middle on 2nd down, and a pass on 3rd that goes absolutely nowhere as he gets tackled before he can even throw the ball. Harrison off to punt, or
back to receive for the Hornets, number 11,
Jace Gonzalez back out to receive the punt. A change up from his brother, Jacob Gonzalez. Runs in the family to receive it. Jace takes it up to the 34, and he's running. He got blockers, and he is tackled around the 50-yard line. A good return for Jace Gonzalez from the Pueblo County Hornets. Jace is a junior out of Pueblo County. Looks like a change up at quarterback for Pueblo County as they're up trying to get their JV in for some reps. The new quarterback in. Let's see. We have a new halfback in, Jace Lisak, sophomore for Pueblo County. Ryland Husett, the new quarterback out. He's rushing and he just throws the ball away. Correction. Oh, grounding call on the Hornets. He was not out of the pocket, and there's no receivers in the area. Same set for the Hornets, one wide receiver package, and it is a run up the middle for a few yards. Muniz, the ball carrier on that one, a sophomore for Pueblo County. Pueblo County putting in their JV here. A few new faces out there. Wade Leach, wide receiver, sophomore for Pueblo County. And Munoz, a sophomore, the other wide receiver out for County. Or wide back, should I say. Wide back goes in motion, run up the middle. Muniz runs up the middle for a few yard gain. Looks to be a 2 or 3 yards. Fourth down. Brings on a punt by Jacob Gonzalez.
Back to receive for Harrison, number 11, Johnny Valdez.
Johnny Valdez out to receive for Harrison. The ball is up, is a wonderful punt, and it goes out of bounds around the 22-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 28-yard line.
28-yard line, sorry. Harrison will take over on 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can get some reps here in, because by now this game is over for Harrison, sadly. Take this on, go into practice, get some rhythm in for their next game. Harrison, a 3 wide receiver package, throws it out to the running back, and there is nowhere to go for the poor running back. Gets a 1-yard gain from the momentum going forward.
Gain of 1, second down, 9.
2nd and 9 for Harrison here. Pueblo County making a few substitutions here on their defense. Jace Gonzalez out there at safety, replacing his brother, Jacob Gonzalez. New faces out there on the defense as well. It is a run up the middle for Harrison. He breaks one up the middle. He's going. Looks to be about a 25-yard run. First down, Harrison. Where has that been all game?
Also in on the tackle, number 17, Aaron Munoz.
Munoz on the tackle, the cornerback for Pueblo County, who is a sophomore. Another run for Harrison out wide, trying to go outside and gets a few yards more than I thought he would. That defense couldn't quite get him down.
Pushed out of bounds by number 17, Munoz.
Looks to be about a 5-yard gain there, 2nd and 5.
5 on the play, brings up second down, 5.
Let's see what Harrison can draw. Maybe another run up the middle. It worked last time. Why not try it again? 3 wide receiver package, tied into motion. Audible from the quarterback here. Quarterback rolls out left, throws it to the wide receiver, and he catches it. A little short of the first down. A few yards shy, about 3, making that 3rd and 3.
In on tackle for the Hornets, number 10, Jackson Gonzalez.
The other Gonzalez brother, Jackson, on that tackle. Got a trio of brothers out there playing football. We love to see it. Harrison, the same package. Run up the middle. What did I tell you? And it looks to be a little short of the first down. About a 1 yard shy, making that 4th down. If I'm Harrison here, screw the punting. Let's go for it here. Why not? And it looks like they are. 4th and 1. Run it up the middle. Get a motion out there to get extra blockers and run it. Motion by the tight end. And it is a run up the middle. And it looks to be stopped for a first down, they're calling it. Pueblo County thought they had him stopped, but it turns out he got a few more yards than they thought. First down, Harrison.
First down at the 41-yard line.
1st and 10 at Pueblo County's 41-yard line for Harrison. Let's see what they draw up here. 3 wide receiver package, motioning tight end. Snap count of 2 on the motion. Pitch out to the running back going out wide. He takes it up the middle, and he's going. It looks like he's got a first down. Harrison. Looks to be about down at Pueblo County's 28. Gonzalez at the tackle.
Also in on tackle number 20, Brody Roseman.
Run up the middle again. He found a little space and got a few extra yards on top of that.
Michael Gray. And on the tackle number 57, Sean Bell.
Sean Bell on the tackle. He's a sophomore for Pueblo County. Same package for Harrison here. Let's see what they do with it. Possibly another run on 2nd down. It's a pass. He drops out wide. He has a receiver wide open, and he just... It is caught. Amazing throw and catch right behind the defense. Looks like he's down on the 2-yard line. Correction. They are ruling it. Never mind, they're not. It is still a first down for Harrison. First down and goal for Harrison on the 2-yard line. Subbing a player off. 2 wide receivers set. Oh, and they got Pueblo County jumping, it looks like. Encroachment, half the distance to the goal. Harrison subbing a few players off the field. Got Aiden Segura going in for Pueblo County. What a player he is.
He is ball carrier stop behind the line of scrimmage.
Ball carrier stop behind the line of scrimmage.
And on the tackle for the Hornets, number 42, Aiden Segura.
Aiden Segura on the tackle, 42 for Pueblo County. A junior for Pueblo County. Timeout Harrison, trying to reevaluate what they should do here on the goal line to try and get a few extra points to make the score a little less unviewable. Seven seconds left in the quarter. This game is almost finished. Let's see what Harrison can draw up here. Two wide receivers set out wide to the right side. Halfback. Motioning in the tight end. Quarterback rolls out wide, looking for someone, throws it, and it is dropped by Harrison. And the game is over. Pueblo County wins 54-14. What a wonderful game. We're going to take a break on KRDO Plus 13.3. Thank you for watching.